Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and...
Fagioli! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Played in deep, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Camavinga. That's a little off target. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neither side yet able to find the net. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. And this is Kane. Somewhat off target. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Strong running down that left flank. Caicedo. Oh, that's delightful. That is good alertness. he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, there's a probing ball. Mbappe. Caicedo. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's gone for goal! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. Tries a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Out towards the flank. Guardiol. And it's Camavinga. Great chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Van Dijk. He's through, now is he in? Big chance! And that would have been some goal.
Oyarzabal clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Akanji. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oyarzabal, he's beaten the last man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, what about a counter-attack? That has not gone well. Well-timed, excellent interception. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's free, shooting chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Son Heung-min, expertly cut out, really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Jimenez. And Akanji. And it's Robertson. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Akanji. Caicedo. Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Camavinga. And Guardiol. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Robertson. And it's Jimenez. And he's managed to get free. Now there's decent chance!
The attendance for this match.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot! That's travelling a long way. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. He's got away. And Messi! Messi is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a Barcelona free kick. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's fabulous. Way off the ball! Oh, another save. Messi plays it short. Oh, good take and a good hit for Julie! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. And a chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Stood up well to him there. And this is Messi.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That is definitely not his best. Applies the finish! Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. He's shifting through. It's Asa! And no, he couldn't find the finish. That is ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him all? And the shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Robertson with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Fernandez. Vardiol. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be three.
Board shows there will be
added
3
time.
extra minutes. Robertson running with the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Driving on and making good progress. Has a look and plays it forward.
That's positional gold. The
Hazard! Oh, that was a brilliant save. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all scored. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Oh, that's fabulous. Here's a sharp little ball here. Here's a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Jimenez cuts it out. Now it's Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? And smartly reclaimed. Fagioli. Now, can they get him away? Son Heung-min! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and he reacted very well then.
Over to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Looking for options for movement. That's a promising position.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's been played through. Messi with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking. So it is still 0-0. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Messi. Messi has got himself a free kick. And it's Barella. Foot in. Inter Milan have a free kick. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And he's intervened well there. The most accurate pass.
This is Messi. It's just beyond his reach. And that's another good win of the ball. Driving forward. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. DiMarco. Out of play for a throw. And he's being shifted off it. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Fagioli. They played right into his path. Face to face with the keeper. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Son Heung-min. Robertson, and he plays one through. Oyarzabal. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min. And it's Zielinski. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. He slings it in. And here's Messi. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Hello attendees, this
Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Here we go again then. Bastoni. Danilo. Zielinski. He's got away. Could go all the way here. Looking to go deep. He's tried one! Just sails past the upright.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And claimed it back swiftly. That's a lovely, neat pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's in a great position here. Caicedo powering forward here. It's come to nothing. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gets a good foot in there. Zielinski tries making a foray down the right. Zielinski. Oh, what has happened here?
There's the header! Off the post! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place.
And could be danger here. And he's...
Big chance! He's having a shot! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's good defending, very good defending. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Great chance! It's there!
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now here's the delivery, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. In once more, Thuram! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Danilo gets over and intercepts. Now he's got space here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That has not gone well. Fagioli. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's DiMarco. And it's been played through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Zielinski. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And shifted it to the flank. Half an hour gone in the second half. Good ball.
Goes for a shot! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold. Plays it across. Gets his head on it! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall. He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Corner number 2 then. Giroud! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Giroud has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pedri. Out towards the flank. Now it's DiMarco. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
4 added minutes has been
DiMarco
indicated.
could try cutting inside here. He's dealt with that one. Struck first time. Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Zielinski gathers from the goal kick. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get free. That's that, the end. Manchester United, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
There's a quick free kick. Fagioli. Caicedo. Akanji. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. Opts to... He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Fagioli in with the challenge. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Messi, and it's Fagioli. Son Heung-min. And the through ball, Fagioli! And he's gone looking for safety. He's going for goal! Missed by a fraction. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away.
Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. Messi is fouled.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's a good ball out wide. Messi gets into some space. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Son Heung-min. Good read, needed to be. It's Son Heung-min! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! They've got to be quick to recover this. has...
And Messi! Tries to get it clear. Out to the left it goes. And he whips it in. And it's hoisted clear.
And the two sides separated by the game's only...
Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Robertson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that has found him in acres of space.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a sharp pass.
Well read, nice interception.
Now it's Messi.
Now it's Fagioli.
Son Heung-min.
And it's Robertson. Oyarzabal. He has found a way.
Oyarzabal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
And that's definitely not his best. Fagioli.
And this is Son
There will be 1
Heung-min.
minute added time.
Now then, the ball. And he's let fly. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He's found a way through.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000. And the finish! Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Now it's Fagioli.
He's found a way through. Oyarzabal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Now it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just the goal. Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Jimenez. Now it's Messi.
Jimenez does really well to win the ball there. Still goalless. Caicedo running with the ball.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shapes to shoot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Jimenez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Son Heung-min. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Caicedo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
He's having a good look here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
He's not got that quite right.
He's come in hard. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there.
Oh, what a mistake!
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
And here's Son Heung-min. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's good running with the ball.
And here's Oyarzabal.
Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has a look up. He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Ah, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And they're on him in a flash. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Jimenez does well to get it back. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Referee has just said play on. And it's Son Heung-min. Good ball, good take. And a chance!
How many interceptions have we seen now?
And a shot! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's come loose. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Caicedo.
Shot could be on. Robertson getting this one clear. Well, that is one way to stop. Off the ball! Robertson is fouled. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Son Heung-min has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Messi.
He's had it taken off him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Fagioli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half.
And the score is 1-0.
Thinks about the shot.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's following up. It's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fagioli.
Oh, this is a very good run. Face-to-face, big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw.
And he's managed to gift it back. Caicedo.
He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United have their third corner.
He rises! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to pass it through. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
And it's Robertson.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to
Off the ball!
It's loose now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, that's...
And he shoots! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Manchester United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And now the breakaway. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in. Played in by Son Heung-min. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And this is Son Heung-min. Aims beyond the defence. He has found a way through. Oyarzábal receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
He's tried one! Oh, nearly. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's pulled back. Son Heung-min. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Fagioli, and the ball's gone astray. Played in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Cristiano Ronaldo, out to the right. No, again there's no way through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Oyarzábal.
Oh, really well played.
He's having a go. That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzábal. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so... Oh, what a mistake. Fagioli. Now it's Oyarzábal. And he's searching through. Oh, he's got a... Can he finish?
Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's away. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Valverde. Tries a shot! No, it's wide. He's had it taken off him. Has a shot! Keeper is right behind it.
Oyarzabal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Five minutes till the break. Great chance! Oh, denied at the last.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? It's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 45 minutes is number 15, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's got away. Messi. Big chance! Sticks it away! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Son Heung-min. He's found a way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
And we come to you now.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. There's the start of the second half. Caicedo goes steaming forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
And as you can see, we've already started here. He won't be happy with that one. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Son Heung-min.
That is ended up in no man's land. Akanji, and it's Robertson, Caicedo, and it's Fascioli.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Messi.
Fascioli.
In with the challenge.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Caicedo.
Good, strong midfield running here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Mikel Oyarzabal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Caicedo spots it and intercepts. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi.
Well, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Caicedo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde does well to get it back.
He could be in here.
Might want to be careful there.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Can he spark a counter here?
He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's been caught on. Oyarzabal! It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And now the breakaway. Valverde is onto this. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Akanji. And it's Caicedo. And Jimenez. Fascioli.
And this is Son Heung-min.
It's a loose ball.
And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oyarzabal receives it in a good position here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's not got that quite right. Jimenez. Caicedo. And it's Robertson. And Akanji. Jimenez. Valverde. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Akanji.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Foot in.
Jimenez.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play, and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Robertson. Caicedo. Jimenez. Barcelona looking to pass their way through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fagioli.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Son Heung-min has created one goal already. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It's a goal kick.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Off the ball!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Son Heung-min. Valverde. Now, this could be a chance.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Robertson. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Messi is standing over this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Messi!
And for sure, that was not one of his best. Jimenez picks it up from the goal kick. And he was quick to react. Caicedo. And it's Fagioli. And it's Fascioli. Can he get it through? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Fascioli. Now it's Oyarzabal. Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oyarzabal gets into some space. Goes for a shot! That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Probing pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's got away. And the pass is intercepted. That has not gone well. Jimenez.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And it's Robertson.
He's gone for goal! Great football, shot and save.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Played with speed from back to front. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
It's their second corner of the game.
And now they can spring out of defence.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Knocks it into space. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs.